Alrighty, part 2 of my top 15 favorite movies of 2013. If you've yet to check out part 3, which is numbers 15 through 11, definitely check that out before you check this video out. So, anyways, all that aside, welcome to this part 2 overview of 2013 and my personal favorite movies. Number 10 on my list is American Hustle. Many people are already calling this as an overrated film as well, especially when it comes to the Oscars this coming year. Or this year right now. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought the dialogue and exposition was really well done. Everyone fit their role perfectly. Christian Bale, man, the guy is this guy's an actor. He gives himself to the role. He truly transforms himself into something. Whatever he's meant to be, he becomes the damn character. It's fucking awesome. Bradley Cooper also was real great. Amy Adams in her V-neck cleavage. It's shallow, I know, but that didn't leave up here. And this got very awkward very quickly. Jennifer Lawrence was, of course, always great. Jeremy Renner, man, that's the allergies kicking in. Jeremy Renner, though, the guy's always the weakest link in terms of acting. The poor bastard can never be the one true awesome acting talent. He's good, he's fine. He's not a bad actor. I think he's okay, but out of all these 5 main cast members, the guy is constantly the weakest link, such as in the Avengers especially, the weakest link arguably in that movie. But overall, a very cool con artist film. I really like this movie a lot more than I wish I could have liked it more. I really need to rewatch it. Oh, and Louis C.K. The guy needs to be in more movies like this. Smart films. The guy is fucking a comedic genius. I don't know how he's not in movies more often. Anyways, moving on to number 9. Saving Mr. Banks. This movie I didn't expect nothing out of. And boy was it a very, very nice treat in the theater. I never gave a shit about the Mary Poppins movie. It's a classic. I love the little song and whatever, the animation spliced with live action. Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke, the whole thing about the whole movie in general it's a classic, but it was never a favorite of mine. But this movie made me want to go see Mary Poppins again, because whether they fictionalize stuff or put some liberties added in there, either way, I wanted to see Mary Poppins again. Because of all the trials and just, not to be cliched, but the trials and tribulations that the woman that is P.L. Travers, the author of Mary Poppins, looking back within the flashbacks that are given between her and her father, played by Colin Farrell, and then her work of trying to not make Mary Poppins become a complete shithole of a movie, between her and Walt Disney, the Sherman brothers, one of them Jason Schwartzman, the other B.J. Novak. Wow. I hope Emma Thompson gets an Oscar nomination for Best Actress, if not win. This was a true look inside of this person's mind. It felt very realistic. It felt very genuine, and just wow. I was blown away in terms of her acting. I've always, Emma Thompson to me personally was a very great actress, but I just didn't care for too much. Hands down, this is my favorite role of hers. I've never really liked her too much in anything else, but she knocked it out of the park in this movie. A really solid movie about making a Disney movie, which is a very rare thing because this is the first time of it happening. Tom Hanks' Walt Disney, also very top-notch. Everybody has their thoughts on Walt Disney. I personally just know him as the guy who made some fucking awesome Disney films. Moving on to number 8, Don John. A very honest and brutal romantic comedy about the fantasizing of pornography, the addiction of pornography as well, but that versus the female perspective. This is mostly the male's perspective of sex and women, and the perspective of women thinking romantic comedies are what real life is, and what is portrayed in a relationship through Scarlett Johansson's perspective and her character, and what she thinks about love, and etc., etc. Very clever film. A little bit of rocky ending right there, but overall I really enjoyed this film. It was one of the best of the year in terms of comedies. I highly recommend it, especially since this is only Joseph Gordon-Levitt's first directorial effort. Now that's some damn good talent in front of and behind the camera. I hope he does real great work. He's already done some awesome work in the supporting acting role. I really hope he goes further with his directing as well. Number 7, The Wolf of Wall Street. For me, the replay value on this is probably not going to be too high, but Martin Scorsese and Leo DiCaprio, man, fucking superb direction and acting. Jonah Hill was also very funny in the film. All the nudity, the insanity of the whole movie, that just rattles your brain. Yeah, I have no words. See it for yourself. It's definitely an experience to be had of all the insanity that is in this movie. Number 6, The World's End, the end cap of the unofficial trilogy that is the Cornetto trilogy. I really, really enjoy Edgar Wright's direction. He's a superb director. I really like his work a lot, whether it be from the show Spaced to Scott Pilgrim, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. I really love his work in directing. It's just so sharp, quick, and to the just... I don't even know how to describe it. It's just fucking awesome. Very unique direction. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, of course, are always fantastic on the screen. And this was their awesome, funny jab at the sci-fi genre. It was really, really well thought out, very clever, very funny, and just overall a nice end to their trilogy. And that should do it for part 2. Thank you for sticking around and hearing me sound like a clogged up, whatever clogged up could be. I don't know, a faucet. I don't know. I'm really fucking, I'm still fucking sick. I'm sorry. Fuck. Without making it more awkward, thank you for watching this. Stay tuned for part 1, and we'll see you in that video.